What is good, guys? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and this I want to break down what's happening with SPY, Tesla, Nvidia, the QQQ, and a couple of other tickers. I want to break down how the trust is looking so far and some very important levels to watch for, and what could end up playing out as we approach the close. But before I begin the devil's information, before I get into any more details, let me just mention a couple of things. I am firstly not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link, which is down below and in the description. If you sign up for Moomoo and deposit $100, guaranteed 5 free stocks. If you deposit $1,000, you're guaranteed 15 in total. And the offer ends very, very soon. Anyways, for a SPY on the 4-hour time frame, we're starting to see the MACD kind of turning more bullish. And we're still seeing a lot more potential for this, but the 4-hour close is going to happen in just about 3 hours from now. And we need to see SPY actually continue to push from here, try to get back above where these candlesticks are starting. So I want to see try to get back above like 561 or so, and then we could really start pushing going into next week from a technical standpoint. But whether or not that happens also depends on some important information. There's not really much for the data side besides Jerome Powell giving a speech on Monday. But also we have some like really important earnings coming up. We have Goldman Sachs and BlackRock announcing their earnings. So I will talk more about this a little bit later on. But that's going to be very important for Monday. But for now, SPY is holding up very, very well. I'm going to be looking at some very, very key levels. So we're looking at support at 560. That's actually holding SPY up so far. If we were to lose this, look at 559 and 558. Those are two supports. We have resistance all the way up to about 561.69. If that breaks, we're going to be looking for the all-time high at 564 to be tested. As of right now, we're kind of shuffling in the 560 area, but I do think that on the 4-hour time frame, we could get a close very soon. That's going to be market close by the time we get a close on the 4-hour candlestick. And then this could actually give us a good idea of how this is looking. It's actually holding up very well so far. As long as we hold up at 560, we're going to be completely fine. And this has some more upside potential. So far, buyers are still defending. Nvidia is looking pretty good in my opinion as well. We have this 130 resistance that's worth watching. To turn bearish, you want to see it lose 127.8. As of right now, we're holding up above 130, and we look like we want to go up to about 131.5. We look more bullish, so I favor upside as a stronger possibility. So far, so good. For Bitcoin, we're holding above our 4-hour 50 EMA. We have 58,000 as our very, very important support. I want to see if Bitcoin could try to hold above 58,000 or not. If we hold above this, we could see a rebound for this imbalance towards 58,500. And if we end up failing to do so, there's going to be a dip back down to 57,000. Overall, we're holding up very, very well. We also happen to have a nice double bottom like structure. So this is favoring upside. It does look like it wants to push higher, so I favor that in my personal opinion. For ES or for futures out there right now, SPY is doing not SPY, ES is doing a good job at holding up. This is also dictating SPY. We're looking pretty good on the 4-hour as well. We could be looking for a push towards all-time highs as well. So it's doing a very, very good job at holding up. There's a good chance we're going to try to fill this imbalance. So I do see more upside potential for the time being. So it's still favoring bulls. So that's looking a lot more probable in my personal opinion. Tesla has a very important support worth watching. Basically, it's right here. We have this green line, which is our 20 EMA at 248.28. If we lose that, we're going to be dipping back down towards about 245. And as long as we hold above 248, we're going to be looking for a bounce, especially going into next week. So I'm going to be watching this level as a very important close. Tesla's kind of shuffling between 248 and 250. We may continue to do so for now, but make sure you watch and see if we hold above 248.27 for close. So far, it's favoring upside, at least from a technical standpoint, as long as we hold above that area. Not bad whatsoever. For the QQQ, we have supports at 495.39. If we lose that, we're going to be dipping back down towards 492.5. If we hold above this, we could eventually rebound to about 498. And to be really bullish, as long as we close above that for today, this is going to favor upside for next week. So overall, we're looking pretty good on the 4-hour time frame. The QQQ has a lot more potential, so I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Apple's looking more bullish on the 4-hour as well. We're going to be looking for a nice push for 232. If we end up losing support, I'll be looking at basically 230 as support, followed by 228. Overall, the 4-hour is showing some life, so I favor upside on Apple. So far, so good in my personal opinion. For others, we also have the IWM Russell 2000. We have 214 as resistance, and we have key support at 212.5. The 4-hour is looking stronger, so I do favor upside, so that's looking more probable in my personal opinion. So far, so good. For Coinbase is also looking more bullish on the 4-hour time frame. I do favor that this can actually be going all the way up towards 223. We need to hold above 219. As long as we hold above that, 223 should be coming. If we lose support at 219, we'll be dipping all the way back down towards 216. But this is favoring upside for 223, so I'm liking how Coinbase is looking. For Amazon, we're trading sideways right now. We actually are struggling to break past our 50 EMA. We need to break past 195.64 to turn bullish. If we fail to do so, we might actually retrace a bit towards 193. So not bad from Amazon, in my personal opinion. This is something else that's worth noting. For others out there, we also have Meta. Meta is on a bit of a downtrend looking. I wouldn't necessarily say it's extremely weak unless we lose 497. So look at 497 as key support. We have resistance currently around 505 and also supported 502.5. In my personal opinion, Meta is on a bit of a downtrend. It's showing some weakness, but it's not extremely weak unless we lose 497. I could see this retrace a little bit more, but it's not looking that bad. We'll just have to see how well it holds above 502.5. So make sure you watch those supports. I could see it dipping a little bit more, but we haven't lost critical support yet to turn really bearish. For Microsoft, I'm noticing that it kind of rebounded to retest its 50 EMA and kind of failed to break through that. And now we're just shuffling within this range. So I'm going to be looking at this very, very important area around the 453s. Watch resistance at 455 and watch critical support at 452. I think we're going to shuffle back and forth for now, but there's going to be a risk of us dipping a little bit lower. I still see sideways price action on Microsoft. We haven't broken past 456 to turn back to bullish. So we're still favoring just some sideways price action, maybe a little bit of downside as well. On Google, aka Alphabet, we have our 50 EMA at 187.19. If we break that, I'm going to be looking for a push back up towards 188. If we fail to hold above 187.18, we're going to be looking for a dip all the way down towards 186. So keep that in the back of your minds, guys. There could be a dip coming to Google if we fail to hold above 187.18. We're just kind of shuffling near it, but I'm seeing a little bit of weakness developing on the chart, at least for now. Now, I know a lot of retail are interested in AMC and GameStop. GameStop has a nice double bottom, so it does have potential to go all the way up towards 27, holding up decently, but I want to see it try to hold above 26 for now. It has potential for upside as long as we close above 26. And AMC needs to close above 5.24 at least to start pushing for 5.5 next week. There's a little bit of potential in the chart, so let's hope that we get a decent close, but overall, that's what I'm seeing. With that being said, guys, I want to thank you all so much for listening. That is what I have for this video. The market is still favoring buyers. The bulls are winning. But in order for this to continue to remain bullish, we need to see, I would say, a decent close on the 4-hour, not to mention a decent close for today. And the market's going to be quite fine. There's going to be big data coming out for like Monday, but I'm not going to focus too much on that for now. I'll talk more about that in my later video, just by providing you guys a warning about the markets. But with that being said, I want to thank you all so much for listening one more time. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. It's a Friday. Fridays tend to be kind of quiet, so the market's just continuing to do its thing. Take care, guys. I really appreciate you guys' attention, all the likes and kind comments I'm getting down below. It really means a lot to me. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Watch the levels I called out, and I'll see you guys very soon in just a few hours. Thanks again, and peace out.